And there wasn't very much time for Heretics to figure out who their opponent was. There's blowz with that spam from his heaven position, knows the angles well. But as Team Heretics predict, Lev mostly give them the site, so it's a 4v5 post plan. They've got ideas of pushing screens.
Yeah, a quick little ramp take as well by Lev. They're not messing around. Make sure to rapidly take this one. Giving a lot of space towards CT. Perhaps an indicator as well, hearing a bit of that util being used. This post plan from Heretics could be quite potent. Wall's going to have to get baited out here. Time is of the essence. These seconds are going to get bled off the clock, and it looks like Team Heretics are getting antsy. They want to activate. Oh my! It's Neon just decapitates two of them. Waiting and wondering a little bit too far here. Snappy! The spam into the doorway. kiNgg's got to be careful here. Orbs up, but Instinctual really knew the timing was coming his way. Koshmaras, immediate take towards it. Good util. Judge in hand, Spike. Willing to hold this one all the way down. That is brave by Woot. Still forwards. This is disjointed. And blowz is just mopping them all up. No coordination. Team Heretics rushing into the maw. It's still a bit of patience is played, and Koshmaras will catch blowz.
Team Heretics were not ready for the pace of Lev, but good patience towards the end, anticipating that final player. Very aggressively, very decisively with Spike's judge. A
lot of pivoting around the map here, but now looking for the refight forwards. They realize that Boo is going to be caught out of sorts, and C's on top of it. And forwards again, Spike with the wall up, and nobody accounting for the corner. Sato just cleaning them up. Lack of awareness again on display here from Heretics. They look to see if they can pick up the pieces, but they're in a 3v5. Spike, sharp is his form. No slowing down, immediate disengage. Doesn't want to give away his life for free.
This is where you see, Brent, the value of the Neon. He's going to take contact again here. He's everywhere.
Place, yeah, he's actually all over the place right now. Prowler sees it swing. Immediate to benjy's dismay. I mean, this is just of a fast play, but it was this B main angle. It was conditioning before, but this time feels very much real. Sending him flying forwards. A stun just want to sit for a game. Oh my God! kiNgg's just beaming them all down, and Neon still left to be dealt with. Sitting up towards the back of the site, just the smoke to partition it up. It's a 2v2, very much winnable here for Team Heretics.
benjy could be the hero.
He could be, he needs to square up, and he does indeed. Finds his mark, finds the target that he needed. Now a 2v1, and there's guns to be picked up. Recycled now into the palms of Boo.
This was a light buy.
Still out of the way.
This was a light buy round, and they're doing such a good job here. Baiting blowz in, the curiosity. Hold on, from benjyfishy the whole round. Such a crucial player there towards the end in that 2v2. Grabs that first kill with the Sheriff, picks up a rifle.
Many different directions. For now, though, biding their time, waiting it out, listening to Heretics. Are they going to be ready for this refight attempt?
Three on B main. Phoenix flash. Yeah, Phoenix flash.
Looking for that one here, already pushed back, postured. LEVIATAN, that refight into main. Cooked him, and RieNs just looking for ways out of it, but just taking that B main control. Spike's all the way up here. That's an immediate. Oh, this is a fast, rapid takeover towards that heaven angle, but kiNgg and Sato just holding down the ground over towards it, and Spike was just sat tight. No idea at all. Showstopper's going to be unleashed, offloaded, but nobody is home. It was mid-control to name of the game, and Lev were happy to just punch back.
Yeah, now you've lost the Steel Garden availability from benjyfishy too. Lev have got the advantage in numbers.
Prowler. Fast lane to cut this one up.
I think this is all on Boo and the flank through mid.
His kills as he come in now. Woot's individuality is needed. Sharp aim, the marksman, but this is a tough fight indeed. Now the overdrive can be faced by this one. Running down, what a prospect that is. Spike. Taking no liberties. It's all up to Boo. Playing from long range, but listen, already half on the diffuse. Win cons being played for and earned this pit. The rest of the pack moving up into B main.
But there's no Neon stun. Oh, Neon pressured early.
Yeah, he's going to be pressured now, and this is where he's really tested as an anchor player, but already calling for reinforcements. Orb's going to be propped up. Attempt to see if they can flood defense all the way in here. The trades on point. Immaculate work. Shots all ringing out. Raining true here for LEVIATAN. And Neon always just being cheeky, adjusting, TPing back and forth, and here's where the discipline again shows itself. Left. No one oversteps, no one overpeaks. It's a 9-3. It's a possibility if they manage to earn an extra round. A lot of damage being just pumped into them, but that counter spam okay. Koshmaras is right on point. Same with Boo, he's going to be catching the rotates, finally punishing this over-rotation play.
There.
It's an open site for the taking now. You can get to this post plan with a two-player advantage. They should be more than set up.
first round where they've had an enormous advantage.
Face your fear.
They don't need to be too proactive.
I thought, confirmation at least, 1 or 2 players potentially getting tagged. Sato with the ult, it's going to pop this one off now, going to run it back, and Woodham is going to be able to handle this one. More than set up now for this 3rd round that Team Heretics desperately needed for Lev. Biding their time holding it down, still looking for more opportunities. As they're dropping, all it takes is a spam coming his way, and Team Heretics themselves looking for a bit of a refight attempt. The Seas goes wide, it's a bit of a whiff. Hits the corner of the wall, and this damage is being done.
It's approaching them, outnumbers them enormously.
Uh-oh, here we go. Heretics exploring, but that damage done earlier. Didn't take the most precision out of Neon, but he's still going to fell them nevertheless.
Just hoping that that was an A re-hit and they get in some good retake positions. The pistol rounds, a brutal story for Heretics in their game prior.
Yeah.
Rearing its head again.
Tapestry keeps going, doesn't it, with this one?
London is not how benjy saw the tournament going. Individually, doing fine, top of the scoreboard, but struggling as a team to be able to find that potential that they showcased in the EMEA.
You need divine intervention, I think. Just going to be trying to play to the most of his outside step with the stun, anticipating is that re-clear. Watchful eye on the other side of the map, but the rest of them posturing like they want to go towards his B side. A bit of spam though. Don't pay off here. It's a good kill to claim, especially on Sato. No ult to earn out, but Spike is willing to see if he can even out the scoreline. Bit of spam into the corner. Here's a lot of damage being done, but not really the right gun for the job. DTP still the hard middle. Blows! How is he managing this?
Oh, that's absolutely outrageous.
Pulls it back from the brink. Team Heretics should have had complete control of it.
And now Koshmaras, 3 and 13.
They've walked in and got a feel for him, man. Rough going, spam, hunting for the opportunity. Boo being brought down to single digits here. Deep Prowler jump spot. kiNgg gets the acknowledgement he was looking for there. Ensued the vulnerability. Okay, Koshmaras will pick him up. That's going to cause a speed up now. LEVIATAN look to make moves forwards, but the horn not dealt with, and that's just going to be picture perfect. It points out the position of the players. No way to get it past that one. Team Heretics now have to play the retake 4v4, but they don't really have the best guns for it. Swapping it around.
Spike decided not to go for that push into heaven because Sato's already on the wraparound. Lev's job is just to delay.
Must win for Heretics themselves, but they are facing so many obstacles. On forwards, you're going to be broken. Satchling forwards on top of it, spraying around. Shorty doing the work in the final blows. Boo's the last one left. And post loss. Putting in a lot of pressure over towards this angle. Boo getting involved. Flipping a switch over towards the door. It's a complete crunch, and Team Heretics on the verge. There it is.
It's a great round as well. Not only is it a really good strategy, but they execute it with a lot of decisiveness, a lot of aggression. Immediate.
And a pretty healthy bonus going into this one. It was flawless on the last round. A bit of spam though. Got to be careful of this one. And Boo might be overstaying it. Yep. He's going to get spammed down into the corner. So be ready for it. The tog's going to be broken nice and early. Deep dash. Neon inside the smoke, but doubled up here. Players are ready for it. And A towards the back door, not anticipated. And Wood's going to be going down. Spike is just chasing down his adversaries. Door opens up here. Sharp shooting from. Refighting for the A main control looks like to be the name of the game. They want to try and take this fight forward. It's a good flash. Dash to the side. It's all compounding now with a util. Augmenting this hit, and Koshmaras love to see if he can do anything at all. The Odin right to over the shot.
V3, it might be winnable.
V3 just going to try and isolate some of these fights, given an opportunity just for the one. He'll creep ever closer here, fully healthy. But look at this setup here from Lev, contacting all the way. benjy's got to try and play this one with intelligence. No cues given away. Flash as they choose. Squaring up, anticipating the updraft, and comes out of reaction times here, but posted up. Koshmaras is going to be favored there, especially with Neon peeking into him.
A nice crouch position.
Let's take a listen into Lev.
Muito bombeado. Aham, abre a porta e só aqui. Acho que eu tô comentaria. Apagou.
Team Heretics, though, not willing to let it slip.
I think if Lev can even apply pressure to draw out the showstopper, that would be a win in a round like this. 2v5.
blowz considering it, at least with the flash. Forwards gets a connection. Acknowledgement there, showstopper. Tries to place it up close here, but Woot just takes him out.
I think they'll be happy about that one, even if it did cost him an arm and a leg. He's also just shown himself on A and now moves over to C. Just mixing up where that paranoia is going to be. What an ult towards the back.
Okay,
He's going to stick it.
Cuts us up over towards the staircase. Hold on, this plays way out to the open. Neon's the one to deal with it. Still these anchoring spots and positions. It's RieNs. Backs against the wall. Alongside Boone. He needs a bit of a bailout now because he is way out into the open. There's no form of help arriving. Not right now. This is fast and loose. Boone attempted a timing. He just gets the one.
But when you have players of this caliber who've been winning in EMEA, they literally lifted a trophy. How mechanically good they are.
Yeah. So we see backside of the Team Heretics timeout has actually left it want to take this one all the way over towards the B site. Completely open here, just a bits and pieces of util. The Thorns that would lay it down to see if they can delay this take all the way forwards. What a shot by Sato, still overwhelmed now by that util. Still Garden going to be finding a multitude of value forwards, and that shorty not good enough. Just pointing towards the toes. Can't do much about that. Still, big player advantage. And this.
Who's thinking about it?
Neon, he's just slipped it all the way through. Takes the path through heaven, and now it's going to be assailed again from multiple directions. But the movement, oh my goodness! How is he getting away with this?
He is unbelievable. What on earth are Team Heretics doing running at him like that as well?
They knew he was there.
Just giving away so many sound cues, making it easy for him to hold the angle. And he's on it again for RieNs.
Sharp as... Got to get in control of the game somehow, and a forced fight over towards it. Koshmaras, he's not set up with any form of util. Just hoping that the sharp shooting of the Sheriff might pay off. Benji tries to help out. He's traded, though.
They had a round like this earlier, though, and Lev's execute was too good. This time, though, no duelist available. It's going to be harder.
Bit of clearance into the corner here. DTP a spike. Sees those going to be stopping him in his tracks, and just need a bit of bailout and help from the rest of the team. The Dumbo's going to be committed. That's an ult from them. Okay, Nightfall's going to be used towards the back of the side. It's Woot quickly overwhelmed. Spike matters into his own hands here, and RieNs twisting, turning, wondering which direction to look in. Does cut away the sound cues for the fast rotate, and Boo, and accounted for, up onto that flank here with a Sheriff. It's RieNs just really trying to keep a steady hand, steady aim in the moment. Not good enough. Spike's movement just offsetting where those shots are going. The plan into backside is going to make it all the more difficult now. Budo does pick up the weapon. Rifle in hand is going to make the most of it.
He's also got a flash if he finds out where these left players are positioned. But I think it's really tough here.
Cover going out.
And Heretics need this. They need something.
Again, he's going to reveal his position now with a paranoia that's sent flying forwards. Time is going to start to tick rapidly at this point. He realizes he's going to make a go for it now. No messing around, fully running around inside the smokes. It's good, adjusting forward. The pre-fire not quite. 1 HP. Diffuse now, stuck half, all the way. Boo, boo, boo. He's making the play. And that is outrageous.
1 HP. I don't know if he misunderstood where the spike was planted or deliberately threw that just to make it more difficult, chop up certain angles, but he's trying to stick that.
Flashes up and over towards the top there alongside that nade. It's a much deeper vice wall. It's going to be delaying potentially forward towards the back of the side. It's a flood defend. Benji stands a test. He's put under a tremendous amount of pressure, yet still coming up with the goods. It's a 3-piece for him in a round. Many more bodies where that came from too. Team Heretics have complete control over towards C. They have stunted the hit of Lev.
Benji's been the one player for Heretics who's actually been able to find value whenever he's been contested. But Lev haven't gone into him very often. He'll be relishing more moments like that, begging for him.
Yeah, bringing the fight to him. His individual form has not been lacking.
Lev are dangerous in 2v4 spots if you give them anything.
They definitely are. That's what we saw. I mean, Heretics were committing ults in the 2v5 earlier. That's how much pressure this Lev team do exert. Yeah, that will make it a little bit nicer. blowz, handed it. I don't even see Woot. He's got the operator in his hands here. Deep TP though into the back. This is a fast play. He's going to be cutting up the angles. A full stick might be punished. Yes, indeed. Koshmaras is straight onto the line. Perfectly played through the door, slipping a net. That's going to be caught by benjyfishy. They've laid out the trap. LEVIATAN just walking directly into it. And the wiser towards it. Even the shot's just not going their way. Heretics.
kiNgg's giving them an option to pivot away from the C hit if it doesn't work. Wow. And Woot's showstopper.
Okay, there it is, immediately unleashing it directly into the corner. Blood being drawn out, a horn reveals 2. 30 seconds left. Where the hell do you go if you're LEVIATAN? Flip of a switch, but you are panicking at this point.
Yeah, kiNgg didn't even keep the space on A, so Neon and blowz can't go back to him.
anticipating it at all here. You have big ults to utilize, but only 20 seconds to do so. Off into the corner, Neon finds it, still 30 HP. Whittled it down, still guarded. Now going to be used. Execution style, this is the shorty brought out. Boo's going to be overwhelmed swiftly, but Koshmaras straight in there, knifing! Stabbing away. A couple of bullets also whistling past, and kiNgg might be looking for a timing. Hold on, body blocks that one. Oh my god, what is this? Taking the play. The matter's into his own hands there. Just a 1-for-1 before the trade is in sight, and now a pivot into a different direction. Over towards the B site, slow going though. It's contact plays all the way for Heretics, and they've got themselves deep map control. Spike. Level of awareness here. Holding tight, the plant's going to be going down with no real pushback.
Boo still has a paranoia for post here.
They're going to be fighting this one surely. Hold on, that's util out into his hands. The most unfortunate timings, but Spike is going to be paying the price as a result of it. Neon, deep dash. Cuts up the angles, but he's still hunting, searching for a couple of these heads. Hold on, his discipline! Celeb just biding their time, and suddenly it's brought into a 1v2. Koshmaras, all in his hands. High-low setup being played, dashing, sliding.
Yeah, really contacting.
Yeah, trying to threaten, and that's 2 shots. It will bring down kiNgg in the end, still aware of it now. Position away here, Eddie is up with a bulldog. blowz is not really that favored into that line of sight. It's going to be taking a lot of damage. Still trying to weave in and out, but it could be given opportunities here for Heretics to get back into it. They have a player advantage. Pump fakes now, but now overwhelming amount of util. Kitchen sink being lobbed towards the back of the site. Koshmaras is straight there with the rest of the pack. Moving forwards here. This is good from Heretics. Still need to get the spike down though. Playing it safe. Towards that default angle. Needs to be covered in time. Koshmaras is going to be going down. And the players are being picked apart 2 pieces. Weaponry picked up though. RieNs with a stinger. Makes the best of it. Brings it into that 2v2. Trying to play the crossed-up setup here with a wall and that double face, the 3-2-1. That is great proactivity. Dropping down though. It's now Neon versus benjy. Big gun in his hands here with the rifle. Trying to ISO these fights out. Sound cues being made. It's Neon just trying to pull benjy way out into the open. He's not one to be working with this gun. Neon gets half. He's already earned himself potential win cons even more. Look for the second tap of it, and he's finally found where this player is. 6! Fully invested into the anti-eco. What a shot by Woot. Okay! Aggression. Full on opting into the C-mount fight. Gonna punish the LEVIATAN players entirely for it.
That is the kind of thing you need to see from Woot. If he can get his legs under him here on the attack side, this might be a very different game. Showstopper online as well. But they still don't know that this pop is about to hit.
Yeah, and here it is, Nightfall, flash forwards, going to be dodged in time. Thorns to potentially play around. Neon's trying to really square up, draw blood out of them. Koshmaras, though, so they slipped all the way into that back of sight. Showstopper, extra element going to be thrown into the mix, and a bit of a pre-fire into the corner. Guessing game, still gets the job done. Full side control into the post plant. Your Thorns are going to be layered down on top of it. Heretics in a great position here. Lever just contacting all the way in, not using any util. They haven't even revealed that they've already walked all the way forwards. It's a double flash in through the back of the site. Sato adjusting his aim in time forwards again, but that's going to be the overdrive. Popped off Woot.
He can make all the difference here, at least on Lotus. Neon struggled to find that first engagement that they were looking for. Koshmaras up through the back. And Woot cleans house.
Okay, looking for round 2. Flash forwards, updraft to see if he could catch any stragglers. What is that?
My God.
Slimmest of margins. RieNs is going to be decapitated. Hold on, Koshmaras is up next. This is getting a little bit testy now.
I mean, benjy has possibly won the round for you with this lurk, and yet Neon has still found 2 targets over towards Rubble.
It's going to hand over a couple of guns, isn't it?
If they're too noisy, though, these Thorns are going to get popped, and it's going to slow things down and give Neon another chance to contest at Waterfall.
He's detted it, but I don't think you're going to realize that benjy has worked all the way into the back of sight.
Cover going out.
It's a good smoke.
Control over towards C, it is. Blocks off the Waterfall angle. Boo's going to commit to the plant.
Planted.
Everyone has their job to do, though, on Team Heretics' side.
It's the guns that have been dropped as well.
Yeah.
Now picked up by spikes and blowz.
One of the biggest problems, 2 shots going wide there from the Owl. That could have been paying absolutely everything. Slicing and dicing his way through, just 1 blade left. He's not going to get that reset in time, but players are toppling. It's all up to Boo now. That rifle handed over could just be spelling defeat and doom.
Looking towards a fast C-pop.
TTP. Boo's going to be cancelling that one. Didn't feel like it was safe enough to hard commit into it, but he does clear that backside control, so it lets Team Heretics work their way all the way in.
How do you win a post plant here against Sato's Showstopper? Heretics are going to have to be aggressive somewhere.
Yeah, fighting aggro might have to be the name of the game. Waterfall control. Posturing like they wanted to take some level of it.
They're going to threaten like they were pushing Waterfall, but actually just leave that deep wall there. Really nice, really intelligent, but they still haven't got an advantage prior to Sato going for the retake.
Not going to be broken. Nade rebounds into the corner. Spike. Paranoia is going to be ready now, and it's going to be sending it flying forwards. Here it is, Showstopper. Rapids right into the corner. The collateral damage might have almost been done. Softened up the opposition. It's a good trade, though, by Woot, and he is on a sliver of HP. Moving forward steadily at that. The team is just trying to take this one with as much coordination as possibly can. Lev, the shooters this time not hitting. It is all Heretics. Trailblazer is going to be used to re-clear that B main control. kiNgg's going to be spotted out here. Prowler forwards and just walking up, using the fast lane as a bit of coverage fire. kiNgg might not even anticipate the backside control. He's already lost it. Still, he sees the traces, spoils it out. Guardian spam right away, just couldn't reset it in time, and it's Team Heretics. Again, they swarm the opposition, and the attempt at a flood defense is dismantled.
I love how fearless Koshmaras is playing in this map too. Found his feet here.
Hold on, what is this?
Showstopper rip, just in case Neon and Spike were here.
It's an all expended.
They're just trying to get the plant down.
Yeah, just trying to see if they can earn themselves a bit of space. Wrapping around the side. Yeah, that rocket's not going to be finding its mark, but quite telling, I think, of the mentality of Heretics. They are feel like they have to use everything.
Yeah, a bit of fear there.
Just to keep a foothold, a handhold into this map. Just want to get out. Neon still alive and active, and that means that anything is possible. Planning towards the back. He's already earned himself the one kill. Trade is there. Rapid though. Spike still on top of it all. Looking to see if he can earn himself half of it as teams run him. They not going up against the Viper, but the smoke will cut off the line of sight regardless. And now we pivot into the B side. In through the blue room. That's going to be a nightfall. Going to give you peace of mind that a lot of this is clear, but Spike sidesteps the Prowler, sidesteps the ult. He's only got a Guardian though. Spam is not going to be called for here. Couple of straight shots into the corner. It's making it awkward, making it testy here. RieNs not feeling safe that he can get this plant down, but finally now hard committing. The nade's going to be sailing up and overhead. A lot of damage done, and that's softened up target. Koshmaras going to be brought down to heal. In the back pocket, Neon brought back up to 100. Pressure onto the flanks is going to be mounting too. This push and pull Lev. Pretty amazing when it comes to these B retakes, even with the weaker weaponry now, but they just need to find these shots, and the target still landing them forwards. The rifles into the hands of Woot this time, making it sing. Nailed rebound, Sato pushing forwards. The Justice still, and that is
Full clutch. Take a look at this again. Lev have done such a good job actually of applying pressure to this. Sato sits inside the nade, trying to play patiently.
Just now sending it all the way to Ascent. Dash, it's going to be primed here. Neon is under that pressure. Oh my! Just skewers the opposition and a flick of the wrist, why not? Fancy stuff all around. Lane up angle as the door is opened up. Gives him access to a sight line. Neon's going to be collapsing. Also going to be offloaded though, and this is over towards the B side. Koshmaras is trying to create that sound pressure. Lev not buying it though. He had a stack of bodies ready and waiting over towards the B side, and now desperation as Team Heretics will move over towards C. Big ultra could be utilized, but with a player disadvantage, they probably want a little bit more than that.
The Spike is not committed to the C-walk. Team Heretics have done this a lot, where they try to contact into space that they think is going to be a little weaker, a little open.
Retrieving flash.
But Boo doesn't have his ult to be able to reconnect with the rest of the team. He's going to have to make it a bit noisy.
Cover going out.
Decision time here for Team Heretics. Go for this one here.
Lev are finding themselves bunched up a little bit passive positions, but they're going to be in a good spot to retake towards C as soon as the confirmation comes in.
3v5 is going to be opted into here. The plan goes down. Spam not finding too much. Still a 3v5 though. This Horn fly forwards. It is dealt with. Broken in time. Smokes to cut off the angles. Deep flash confirms nobody is backside here. The rest of Team Heretics is going to be playing this one shoulder to shoulder. It's going to come down to seeing how sharp are their shots. Neon, hold on, slicing through them. Playstorm in hands, making it awfully tricky. Squaring up though, RieNs leaves it into the hands of Boom!
Into B. That's a disaster, but we won't speak about it. Where did RieNs get the 3K from?
That's ridiculous.
It's incredible stuff.
Unreal spray control.
What
We're
a
saying
pity.
that there's a presence over towards A. It has evacuated the C site. Extra layer on top though with Nightfall. Just so they're not second-guessing themselves alongside the Showstopper 2. Neon, he's posted up forwards! How is he hitting that? Didn't even look like he was aiming towards that point, yet still he takes Woot out.
benjy's ultimate, absolutely critical here. Biggest tool to save Heretics.
He's going to be waiting for the util to be used here to just delay, bleed some extra seconds off the clock, and there it is. Utilized now, it causes that full evacuation out. Lev, not going to have their weapons taken away. Rapidly looking to reassert themselves here with their player advantage situation. Heretics trying to play up close here. Chance to deny OT to take it all the way to map 3. Wall's going to be triggered. Thorn's already deaded. It's so damn awkward already here, but Heretics, they can just pluck them to pieces, pick them apart with the rifles in hand, the time ticking. It's forcing the play into their hands right now, but LEVIATAN, they need more. They need absolute... Read here, Team Heretics fully contacting all the way up until they get towards the doorstep. A site completely open there, sort of taking it, did use bit of util, bits and pieces. The dart was committed, but it's going to be a plan into the back of the site and a full retake played for.
They actually still have really good post-plant util. Neon stun, paranoia.
Yeah. Budo not really in a position to use it from hell. He's going to be holding in main, so we'll see how this gets used. Shorty, posted up. Stun as well to peel away the left players.
They're going to look to fight
They're going to try and fight this into door. Yeah, they are. The Paranoia already sweeps its way forwards, but not expecting this one already. Distractions being played for. What is that flash? Everybody blinded up, and kiNgg, what a play to make. This team happy to capitalize. They swarm on the opposition. Smelling that blood in the water. It's a full defuse from blowz.
They weren't thinking about it.
Yeah, RieNs a little bit too far forward there. Neon's going to be caught, completely unaware, unscoped up, trying to post back up onto the line. blowz wondering, what the hell do I do from this spot? Cycling for the util, but he's going to peel back.
He doesn't want to give away his position. He's a good sheriff player. This is a weak weapon to have.
A real tough angle too. It's not going to be favored onto that line anymore. That's going to be sent up. Now we're going to be pressured. He can't adjust it in time. It's a good slide by Koshmaras. Going to be playing the rest of his team in.
Very simple, good round here from Heretics. Not trying to get too fancy with it. Boo's attacks like calling was lovely at times on Lotus. He can mix in those very intelligent rounds. Whoa, what is that timing?
Okay. Pulling out a weapon though, it's going to be traded pretty quickly. Who not expect?
And that's going to be on Spike.
Let's see if he can do as much damage as possible, just the one.
Yeah, good updraft from Woot.
Yeah. Enables Team Heretics to take cues, they're being heard.
They're about to walk into Neon.
Neon's right there though. Unanticipated onto that angle. The slide is the second layer to this plan. Trap might be sprung, but how the hell do you get past all of this now? kiNgg reveals his hand, but he's happy to do so. He knows that they're not going to want to wade into the judge angle. Not too willingly.
He is at some point going to run out of these smokes. He's got around 20 seconds until another one can be deployed.
Dissipates.
There's a gap here for Team Heretics to look for a pick.
Just about 30 seconds down onto the clock here. 3v5 though. Economy's going to be pressed if Team Heretics end up losing this one and giving away the guns, but they're going to contact in as much as they possibly can. It's a good swing. RieNs rips away 2. Now there needs to be a bit of a speed up here from the rest of the Heretics squad. Who's going to be TPing in, trying to get that plant down. Coverage on his side. benjyfishy take it out. Bullet to the chest, and Neon is just... But Benji's going to be close. Shoulder to shoulder, and that's just a little brief fire. RieNs, not only angles like the back of his hand.
He was fishing for that one a couple of times.
Yeah. Re-exploration by Lev.
Yeah, Lev want to make a play now. Down a player, what a response.
That's spam.
Yeah, beautiful.
Straight through, up the gut. Sato is also getting involved, just takes a peek, takes the head clean off, and he's going to be risky business from Lev here. They're down a player. Looking to see if they can even things up. The drone is going to be met with a paranoia, but it gets the tag that they were looking for. kiNgg is in a lot of trouble. That is lovely work by RieNs. Preempts it. At least the TP was going to be online, just swinging it way forwards. blowz has gone down too, and that's going to crack open the B side, calling for that immediate adjustment.
Sato's burned his ultimate there, thinking that it was a full A-pop. kiNgg even got lucky. He failed the teleport, and that actually let him survive. RieNs otherwise was perfect with the Hunter's Fury. This might even just be a save round for Lev.
Yeah.
You don't have a clue where any of the Team Heretics players are, but with that kill, Sato twice.
Yeah, it's an abundance of wealth.
And a round that showcases experience. How many times has RieNs played Ascent to know exactly how to play that angle?
Yep.
And Kosh also, great punish on the Spike as he's running away.
Yeah.
2 kills that are remarkably similar.
This defense is potent though. Any amount of attacking rounds that Team Heretics can get will be good for them. It's even out immediately with that pick from Neon, but oh my god, he's going for a little bit more. Anchoring it down, holding it down over towards the staircase, but he needs a bit of a bailout, needs some assistance. That's going to be the fast lane. Try and help him out. Insert some of his teammates with reinforcements, gives him Possibility of peeling back, but RieNs cutting it up, tight to the angle, not anticipated. benjy's right there alongside him, shoulder to shoulder, but again, snappy, magnetic stuff from Spike. Looking at a multitude of directions now, wondering where the next fight is going to be coming from. Boo, deep TP, past the line. This might be completely unexpected, but Neon has got his eye well trained on it. Waiting for the overextension, waiting for the signs of life. Smoke, though, it's good stuff by Boo. Postured and pushed back up onto the line. Spike was just making sure to lock down the angle.
Down B. Neon getting a bunch of good kills, but I've got to give huge credit to Spike in this. He throws the fast lane to try to help Neon, swings out to take the fight into RieNs, closes the market halfway through Lotus.
Good to see it from him. Big play, big performance, especially when he's leading the charge. The rest of his team there, cutting it up. They spotted out where Neon is. The Paranoia is going to be sliding and gliding forwards. Another reflash and a play. That is good. Fighting out deeper towards tree. It's going to be putting the squeeze on the anchor plays. Sato still looking for the reclearance. benjy right on top of it. Koshmaras as well. Inserts himself into the conversation. Adds another one to the tally.
Now you've just got to lock out these other two. Make sure that there's no opportunity of throwing away a 5v2. This has to be around there. Heretics secure. They're going to pray.
Lack of hesitation, I think, that's the name of the game.
Yep.
Sato with the same setup. Molly in his hand, looking to send this one flying forwards, but that is the benefit of the Neon. You can skip straight past, you can disrespect it entirely! Koshmaras does not care at all. kiNgg, 2 for his trouble, traded out by benjy. Damage already being done. Pace being set by Koshmaras. Now we're seeing blowz again. I'm going to play full retake here. Shocked up might get a bit of damage done, a bit of work. Koshmaras up towards the top, and he could play spoiler, punishing this one when the drone comes out, swinging wide. They're not expecting it. Forwards, blowz, snaps to it. There's a couple of bullets left remaining. This is a 2v2, and the Spike is still not down. Heretics, we've got to make a play for this. They full commit this time. They successfully get themselves into the post plant. Still danger though, especially with this Odin spam. Just never know, you might just get beamed down at a moment's notice, but the double up is called for. Team Heretics playing crossfire setup, holding each other's backs. Deep dart, no tags, and the shot just going wide here. benjyfishy alternating his position, now tucking in and calling that 3-2.
kiNgg's got a judge, does he go for it?
They're not hiding their intended orb, there are players that potentially could make a play. It's a no-scope into the smoke. Neon going fishing for it, doesn't actually find it here. Way ahead of it. Forwards now, that's a big reveal from the dart. Boo's going to get tagged up, counter spam to find these kills. Koshmaras has got it. Drone's going to be used to clear this one out. Fast and loose now. It's the way that this is being played. Lev grouped up, Hunter's Fury now. This is meant to stop and punish. It's stunting them for now. blowz are being caught way out into the open, and that follow-up tag softening up kiNgg. Now we see the ult offloaded, run it back from Sato. Is jumping down, eventually traded out, but he does claim the one. What is that by Neon? Finding these kills. Shrouded, covered up, Howlev doing it. That is just ridiculous!
One kill over towards Heaven as well. Look at this. This is where the recon comes from.
Wow.
Combined with the flash. Sato's just done so much though in this round. Has the Phoenix ult, but it seems calling a little bit of a slower pace. Prodding in both directions and getting Woot set up on that angle. Great punish on blowz.
Attack side up though, Neon's time to shine. Points out the barrel, and that gives him the timing to take. So it's even. See what they can do in a spot like this. A lot of Utah waiting, but they've got those rifles trained regardless for it. Trying to adjust it in time. It's just the one. Leading it forwards though. benjy is all the way forwards, and no one ready to trade him out, but that is a bit of an overheat Spike. Setting it flying forwards. He wasn't expecting a couple of more players, I think, to just scale all the way in. It's a TP by kiNgg. Cemented now, rooted, anchoring towards it with the judge in hand up towards lane. Shots fired, it's traded immediately. Neon straight there in a 1v1, but time, 7 seconds remaining. The pressure's on. A tap from RieNs. A tap from RieNs. He hasn't committed. And Neon with the read. Plays the time, peels back, and earns Lev that. Committed into this corner. Now a double face, double swing out. Lev, sharper shooting here with the pistols in hand. Koshmaras, so it's not done yet. Spotting that.
There's no paranoia for Boo. There's no real trips even to interact with.
Nothing to anchor them back, forwards and away. Big reveal. One way at least with the cage. Something to play off of Boo. He's trying to play this one close, cutting it up. It's 2 players. Blink of an eye. It is traded now in a 2v3 for this pistol. Koshmaras feeling like he has to go for this one now. Visually gliding his way into the fight. Spotting multitudes of targets, but it needs pure heroics. He can't stand up to it. the test that Lev are putting on display right now. Good shots from RieNs. Shock darts at the ready. Going to be sidestepped and dodged for now. The dart not revealing it. 75 health to work with. Double dart, leaping.
Got the wrong read here. Went for a gamble stack over towards A, but blowz managed to slip the net. He is back in.
No one saw him though, and they're going to be using util to clear him out. The stun, it's a good connection, but a right click could do the job. Gliding forward, Spike is more than ready for it. Woot though, he's buying some time for the rest of the team to get in. Hold on, the Sheriffs starting to light up the feed. Classic in the hands of RieNs, also doing a heavy amount of work here. Doubled up, bodies out into the open air, being chipped away, whittled down. And a weaponry in the hands of Lev, but his post plant is anything but comfortable. They're not even in it yet. They haven't even got the plant down. blowz, looming and Arin, but now fully committing. Player advantage here to Heretics. It's a grand opportunity, but he needs a little bit more to bring it over the line. The fast lane's going to be causing that pressure. Spike fighting forwards, brought down anyway. The movement trying to adjust to the aim, but Sato left now alone. 1v2. Oh!
I'm out of here.
Overhead with the dart, flash. The smoke is up. Paranoia is good to try and play this one all the way back in. Spike's in a bit of trouble. It's an ult immediately dissipated. There's Woot blindly firing. The refight though over towards Cat, a little bit overzealous. Dash, Woot. He's not out of the picture here. He's caught in a corner, waiting for the game to try and come to him. The cloud burst to play off of. It's pure brilliance in the moment. Unique idea to get away from this dodgy situation. Spike now being dropped down into their laps.
It's a huge round from the Team Heretics duelists. They've got themselves into funky positions, but Neon's dealt with.
Watching all of it now.
Sato gets it
now. It's onto the anchoring players. benjyfishy, RieNs are going to do a lot from this spot. It might be getting some backup as well, arriving. 30 seconds remaining. They're calling for a pivot. A space taken by kiNgg. He's calling for the pack to move over. They have 24 seconds left. They don't have a main control. Sato is looking for a kill here. Out into the open. The utils are being held. It's a game of timings, and right now Lev might be winning it. But the insurance policy potentially played for. Hold on, kills collected. It's all on Woot. Amen being watched for now. Pings out for the potential plan position, but it's a safe plan, and it's being watched for in the main smoke. Spike protects the VIP, and Benji is the watch and dismay as it all falls apart.
This whole game, they have not wanted to go towards benjyfishy. He's just never had an opportunity.
Last cannon with the operator, Woot. It's placed in his hands. blowz not working with much either here. The smoke, cause for concern. Hyper wall, at least the Phoenix wall, I should say. That's a spam up straight through mid. RieNs is caught out.
Woot and Kosh are going to feel like they have to make a play.
It's an alternate
For a moment to make his mark this whole game.
This could be it. It's time to shine, but unlikely odds are going to be stacked against him here. The one-way's already going to be deaded here. Alongside this cages, Sato. It's going to be saved up here, soaking up an abundance of this util. We're trying to play forwards and around inside the cages. A bit of spam forwards. Benji reveals it. Now his position's noted inside, gliding to the side. The trades are through and thick.
Heretics have expected Lev to lose control of the game and get a little sloppy. In clutch scenarios, they always think that they're going to peak. This is an owner team, first and foremost. Split fake, and he walked in through tree.
Fast now, it's rapid onto the approach. benjyfishy almost getting caught out into the open. Heretics certain themselves, playing more anchoring positions, but the molly's going to be cancelling that drone out. He's not able to look for the information he was hunting for here. Heroics players need to step up.
And it's Kosh.
They're wondering where to step up to. This Paranoia is good, but hold on, the TP to TP. Fake play. Pulls down these players out into the open. There's 30 seconds remaining. Hunter's Fury is picture perfect. Kosh is trying to divide up where the site is, slicing and dicing, going back over towards B, because that is where Sato has been inserted this entire time. It feels inevitable. It's on the anchoring players once more. Benji and RieNs, what can they do? Weak weaponry in hands, 13 seconds remaining. Time might be theirs to play for. Rapid plays all around. RieNs might have just done it to save them, but kiNgg's doing the damage. It's all on Taboo. Backside, all to play for. He's got to survive. He's got to live. But he's boarded that lifeline.
Lev probably already won the game.
Yeah.
Here's a tiles crunch.
Trying to make a play for it. Woot's going to be punished almost immediately, but Neon is position completely accounted for. And just like that blink of an eye, it's all gone so damn wrong. LEVIATAN not eliminated today.